I don't wanna think about nothing, just watching you dancing. Feel like the beginning of something. And in the end, all I wanna do is just fall in. I don't wanna think about nothing. Everybody got so much to say. Every time we push it away, every day a new reason to stay. 'Cause we got big love, won't ever give it up. We got one way to get love, we ain't gonna lose it all. Nothing can stop us, no one can stop us. We got big love. I don't wanna think about nothing. The world feels like it's crumbling. Every day another new something. Yeah, but in the end, like ain't nobody do us in. I just wanna think about loving. Won't ever give it up, no. We got a one way to get love. We ain't going no place but up. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. Oh, we got big love. Won't ever give it up. We got one way to get love. We ain't gonna lose it all. Nothing can stop this. No one can stop us. We got big love. Won't ever give it up. We got one way to get love. Nothing can stop us. No one can stop us. We got big love.
Hi, this is Lady Gaga. Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed unbelievable acts of bravery, courage, and kindness all around the world in response to this global pandemic. Everyone, from the doctors and nurses on the front lines, to the volunteer mental health specialists, the grocery store workers, the delivery workers, the mail workers, have all shown unprecedented levels of kindness throughout the fight against COVID-19. In partnership with Global Citizen and the World Health Organization, we have already raised millions of dollars for the WHO's Solidarity Response Fund. We want to get to the other side of this pandemic, and I know you do too. But, so throughout this show, and later on at 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central, on ABC, NBC, and CBS, let us share more kindness, more joy, and more gratitude with the world. One world, together, at home.
Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer Hudson, and I'm in 2, and I just want to with you all some love and song music. Sometimes I think these songs do something so weird. Now I heard the word, a secret chord, that David played, and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? But it goes like this, for the fear, mindful and made to live the life of me. Come on, what you need to do. Saw her baby on through. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. She's tired. Is how to shoot somebody going through you. It's not right that you
Bonjour.
Bernays.
Brandino.
Javier Bardem.
I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'm Jimmy Kimmel.
And I'm Stephen Jimmy Colbert. We'll be your hosts for tonight's event, One World Together at Home.
We're currently on 3 major American networks at the same time: NBC, ABC, and CBS, as well as social networks like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Plus all those streaming platforms you've been promising to set up for your parents. Amazon Prime, Apple TV Plus, YouTube, Twitch,
And Bluefy.
Bluefy is the streaming platform?
Probably.
Wherever you're watching, tonight we are thanking first responders and others on the front lines of this global pandemic.
But they deserve more than our thanks. So we'd like everyone at home to take out their wallets and then put them away. We aren't asking for money tonight.
This effort has already raised more than $50 million for the WHO.
And half of that was just from turning Jeff Bezos upside down and shaking him for loose change.
If you'd like to find out non-monetary ways that you can take action to help, go to act.me.
We know a lot of you camped out all night to get a good spot in front of your TV for this. So let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman who put this entire evening together, Lady Gaga.
Hi, this is Lady Gaga, and today I'm so happy that we are one world together at home. I feel very honored to be a part of the World Health Organization and global citizen in the fight against COVID-19 and raising money for the Solidarity Response Fund. I hear so much about all of the medical workers that are putting their lives at risk for us right now. I think of them every day, I pray for them every day, and I'm also thinking of all of you that are at home who are wondering when this is all going to be different. What I'd like to do tonight, if I can, is just give you the permission to, for a moment, smile while your heart is breaking. Smile even though it's aching for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. You'll see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Buenos días. I'm so glad to see you.
Good morning.
Even with schools shut down across the country and the world, teachers are earning extra credit, demonstrating unwavering commitment to their students,
Let's hear some orange.
showing us that even while classrooms are empty, hearts and minds are full.
I have a special guest with me here today.
From Read Aloud,
The mice of Mouseopolis fired up their grills.
Now, it's going to be a little different.
to ABCs,
Here we go. Let's sound it out.
teachers are finding new and creative ways to educate.
This is a new way of teaching for me, and I'm sure that this is a brand new way of learning for you.
I'm making it a casual Friday with my unicorn onesie.
Determined to reach their students any way they can, like teacher car caravans to say hello.
Really makes the kids feel loved.
I missed them a lot and I really wanted to see them.
The acts of kindness include school staffers preparing lunches for those in need. Some teachers have even embarked on house calls.
Oh, I love you. I love you.
I love you, Mrs. Wett.
This Oklahoma teacher reading to her special education student. Teachers going above and beyond, rising to the challenge of a new kind of education, and in the process, teaching us all an invaluable lesson.
Hello again. I'm Stephen Colbert, coming to you from the historic living room in beautiful downtown my house. Thank you all again for joining us for this special event. Now with a tribute to his dear friend, the late, great Bill Withers. Please welcome the legendary Stevie Wonder.
During hardships like this, we have to lean on each other for help. My friend, the late Bill Withers, has a perfect song about that. And I want us to remember him tonight. And I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long. I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother. You need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem. You'll understand. Hey, we all need somebody to lean on. Good morning. Too far. People, let's give the world love.
Thank you, Stevie Wonder. All night long tonight, we'll be highlighting the brave women and men who are putting their own lives at risk because they care about ours. One of those people is an infectious disease specialist at the University of Kansas Health System, Dr. Dana Hawkinson. Hello, Doc.
Hi, how are you?
I understand they call you Hawkeye, huh?
Yes, yes.
Is that a MASH reference?
It is, and I used to watch it with my mother, but of course I love it because my boss made it up for me, so it's awesome.
Do we have cause to be optimistic right now?
Yeah, this is a very, very horrible disease, but I think there is cause to be optimistic. You know, right now there are no approved drugs, but we have the best minds in the world working towards that, and I think we are starting and hope we are starting to see peaks and leveling and flattening of the curve, and also getting more people discharged from the hospital and not as many people with critical illness.
Well, I hope people are thanking you sufficiently. I want to thank you. I know we are all very grateful to you for what you're doing and what you've done, and we wish you the best, and we hope that you stay safe and your family is safe too. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you for all you're doing. Now to Jimmy Fallon.
He's one of the biggest stars in the history of music, an icon for peace and love around the world, and my favorite singer-songwriter of all time. Ladies and gentlemen,
is a global crisis. We have to all come together to fight it on a global scale. Let's tell our leaders that we need them to strengthen the healthcare systems all around the world so that a crisis like this never happens again. My mother Mary was a nurse and a midwife just after and during the Second World War. So I have a lot of time for the doctors, the nurses, and all the medical staff to keep us healthy. We love you. Thank you. Well, Lady Madonna, children that should be. Wonder how you manage to make it speak. Who finds the money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Friday night, right without a suitcase. Sunday morning, creeping like a nun. Monday's child learns his eyes through lace. See how they run. Well, Lady Madonna, lying on the bed. Listen to the pretty music in your head. Music playing in your head. Pretty music playing in your pretty head. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Lady Madonna.
Paul McCartney, how about that? You know the coronavirus is in trouble when the Beatles gets involved. Now, I want to thank one of our many generous donors tonight, IBM.
I just wanted to say sincere thank you to all the people out there that are risking their lives to get everyone through this crazy time. Thank you. It means so much to me. And I've also really been loving seeing everyone's rainbows in their windows. It inspired me to sing this song for you.
It's hard to breathe.
Tonight is a testament to the power within all of us. A crisis of this scale requires action on all fronts. Yes, we must think globally and learn more about the World Health Organization's efforts to curb the pandemic and prevent future outbreaks. But we also have to act locally. It's important to recognize charities and initiatives that are servicing our communities so that we understand those who are in immediate need of resources to survive, like food, shelter, and healthcare. Tonight we'll be highlighting charities who are doing incredible work on the ground. Those charities benefit from the generosity of our private sector supporters. You'll be hearing more about these organizations over the course of the night, but I'd like to give a very heartfelt thank you to No Kid Hungry, who have connected 1.7 million kids with meals, and the CDC's Foundation Emergency Response Fund, who provided medical supplies. Everyone, everywhere, be safe.
Hi everybody, it's me, Abby. My mommy set up this really neat little video chat place so I can visit with everybody. And I wanted to talk to you because, well, I know a lot of us are having some big feelings right now. I know I am. But when I have big feelings or little feelings or anything in between, I can just give myself a hug. It's this, a self-hug, just like that. And it's really nice. I hold myself real tight, and I take a deep breath, and I feel comforted. And, well, if you're having those feelings too, you give yourself a nice big hug. This is our home.
Hey folks,
folks. Welcome back to One World Together at Home, supporting the vital work of the World Health Organization, and in celebration of healthcare workers everywhere. If you see a healthcare worker, you're going to want to give them a high five, but don't. We have to make sure that they don't get contaminated. And now, please welcome a legendary British diva and his wife, David and Victoria Beckham.
Hi everyone, it's great for us to be able to join you for this amazing event and lend our support to the global community, all coming together at this difficult time for our world.
Bottom of our hearts. And now, with the big performance of the night, a man who wants to show his support to everybody affected by COVID-19, our dear, dear friend, Sir Elton John.
This is for everybody out there who's been working on the front line 24/7. Thank you for all your expertise, your love, your care, your humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You never know what it's like. Your blood like when it freezes just like ice. The corner only light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mess you use. Just to think the fool never went. Look to me, I'm coming back. I just got a taste of love in a simple way. You need to know I'm still standing. You just fade away. You know I'm still standing there and I ever did. Looking like a true survivor. Feel like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Back up the piece left of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One thing never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road, leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. If love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. You know, I'm still dead, better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time. Backing up the pieces of my life with that chap on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
God bless you. Thank you.
Even though I'm stuck at home, I still got to team up with my pal The Roots, featuring a little help from some heroic healthcare workers protecting us every day. Take a look.
We can dance, everything's under control. We can dance, doing it in pole to pole. We can dance, everybody's washing their hands. We can dance, everybody's taking a chance. This is it to dance, this is it to dance.
focuses on ending this once-in-a-generation global health crisis, we must not forget the absolute need to protect all kids from all disease. Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, currently protects more than half the world's children from vaccine-preventable diseases. And to do their bit to help beat COVID-19, they immediately relocated funding, including $29 million US dollars, to 13 of the world's poorest countries, so they can purchase goods to protect the most vulnerable amongst their own populations. Now, the organization is also working to make sure that once a vaccine is ready, it will be available to anyone who needs it. Thank you to all the scientists and researchers working to keep all generations safe from COVID-19.
Si te hace falta que te quiera, yo te amo a mi manera, yo lo haré. Y basta, mi niña, ya no llores, olvida los temores y abrázame. Seré tu ángel, tomándote mi mano, te enseñaré a volar, ya no habrá más de amores, vendrán tiempos mejores. Levanta ya tu mano que vinimos a gozar. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una y es un carnaval. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una. Oye, el destino final es la felicidad, no vas a querer volver. Báilame, báilame, que las penas se van bailando, mujer. Siente el ritmo y mueve los pies. Y ven conmigo y canta otra vez. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una y es un carnaval. No hay que sufrir, no hay que llorar. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Lo malo se irá, todo pasará. La vida es una y es un carnaval. Yeah, yeah.
Gracias, Maluma. Muchas gracias.
Hi, my name is Chris. Is this on? Yes, it is. Hey, what was I supposed to do? Yellow. This is 20 years old now, this song. Maybe older than some of you watching or listening or whatever. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things you do. They were all yellow.
This virus is causing so much heartache, but small acts of kindness are popping up everywhere, like Principal Michael Cara in Massachusetts, who's staying connected to his students by bringing mobile dance parties to their front lawns. Or in my hometown of New Orleans, a city that's being devastated by this virus, Tim Laughlin plays jazz on his balcony every night to help bring music back to the streets. And all over the world it's happening, singing opera out of windows, virtual sewing parties for masks, donating food for doctors and nurses, and there are homemade signs everywhere to give us hope. This crisis has us all isolated, but the strength of human kindness means we are never alone.
You know I love
COVID-19 has left vulnerable populations across the country in dire circumstances, with many wondering how and where they'll find their next meal. This week, thousands across the country lined up, desperate for food.
You know, I had a lady here yesterday with 4 little kids in the car, and she says, I'm a waitress and I don't have any food.
The need is even greater among the homeless. But every day, people are stepping in to help.
It's desperately needed now, more than ever.
From distributing meals along New York City streets to installing hand-washing stations around Atlanta.
This is the time to start thinking about our brothers and sisters.
Hey, Shirley. Wow. My Today Show co-anchor, Hoda Kotb, spoke with one woman in Los Angeles who's doing everything she can.
For years, 52-year-old Shirley Raines, a mother of 6, has helped the homeless with her foundation, Beauty to the Streets.
Hand sanitizer, vitamin C, don't touch your face, okay?
Now they need her more than ever. Tell us what life is like on the front line.
We find ourselves being informative for them as well as giving them supplies, so it's a little scary and challenging at times.
Despite the risks, Shirley says she'll be there for them no matter what.
I know they've asked you before, like, why do you keep coming out here? What do you say to them?
I say I love them. I keep coming out because I love them. I made a promise to them 3 years ago that I was there for them. Y'all need masks?
Of Covenant House in New York City. Hi, Renata.
Hi, Amy. So Covenant House serves homeless, runaway, and trafficked young people across 31 cities in 6 countries. The homeless, including our homeless young people, are in danger right now, with little or no access to health care and testing, and they're already enduring chronic health conditions that make them more susceptible. Homeless young people cannot self-isolate. They have nowhere to call home. I think it's really, really important for our world leaders to know that we want to put an end to this virus. Everyone needs a way to survive it, including our homeless young people who are just too often forgotten.
Thank you so much for talking to me and to us. And thank you so much for all the care that you give to people who desperately need it. Go to act.me to find out more how you can help your community during these times.
Now with a special performance of It's a Wonderful World, please welcome Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes.
I see trays of green, red roses too. I see them bloom